Kia ora. The sun is intense. It's so nice though. Yeah, I recorded one video and now I'm like, fuck it. Let's do a vlog as well. It's Sunday. Marzi Man is there, chilling, waiting patiently to go on a walk. I'm actually just prepping a few things for a Sunday roast because I feel like a Sunday roast. So that's what we're doing. I am gonna do duck fat potatoes. I'm gonna do roasted kumara as well. Obviously chicken. It has stuffing in it. It's one of those ones in a bag, so nice and easy. And I'm also gonna do peas, and I'm gonna do some Brussels sprouts with a cheese sauce. I'm going all out because why bloody not? I'm not planning on having anyone over. This isn't a shared meal. This is 100% all for me. And I'm so damn excited. So yes, I cannot wait to eat this. Yeah, I feel like I did a good job of giving an update on that last video I posted without getting too into it, but yes, I have had a massive life update. You can see I'm in a new place. If you have watched me before, if you haven't, welcome to my new life. Bit of context, I was in a 9-year relationship and now I'm not, but it's okay, everything is great. I'm not pretending or being sarcastic. I'm really happy. It was obviously hard, as any relationship ending would be, but I'm really happy. We both are. It was the right thing. And now we get to love upon Marzi boy. Here he is. He's being so patient. Yeah, so we're doing 50-50 with the dog and it's going well. I am dropping him off to his daycare tomorrow and Rupert will do the pickup at the end of the day. And that is how we hand over. That's the extended part of the life change. Adjusting to apartment living is interesting. I've never lived in an apartment. I've always lived in houses and had access to outside pretty readily. But it's great. I love it. Some people in the building seem nice. It's good. Okay, I'm gonna finish prepping my Sunday roast for one and we'll see how this vlog goes. I do have a very crazily busy week at work ahead, but it might be nice to record some of it, document some of it, you know. About to read my book. This is my current read. I drank too much water before and now my tummy hurts. I've only just started this. I am only 3 chapters in, but I'm really enjoying it. It's really good writing. I like how kind of camp it feels, which is not surprising since it's Oscar Wilde. He was a very gay man. but it also has some really kind of contemporary feeling themes, and I'm into it. I am into it. I'm really sleepy. I'm going to try and read some of this and go to bed because I have to get up early in the morning to take him to daycare. Atamari. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I am just about to head into work. I have a big shoot day today. It's going to be a very long day. The day starts at 8 o'clock for our DP, and the day doesn't wrap till 6, so yeah, it's going to be long. I'm heading in a little bit later because I stayed a little bit later last night to get some stuff ready, and I just know that it's going to be a long day for me as well, so that's what I'm doing. I wanted to quickly chat about my book. I'm up to chapter 6, and it is it's good so far. It's very people walking into a room, having conversations, aristocratic life situations. I don't know. Maybe I'm also thinking about the wrong era, but the characters are kind of interesting, and I'm very intrigued as to like what is motivating them. They're all very like fascinated with one another, but obviously in particular Dorian Gray. I don't know if I talked about what this book's about. Maybe I should do that first. So it is about this artist named Basil, what's his last name? Basil Hallward. He is an artist, and he has painted this portrait of a man named Dorian Gray. And the book opens with Basil showing the painting to a character named Lord Henry, and he is immediately intrigued and interested and wants to know this person and everything about them. There's something about the painting that is like very alluring to everyone who looks at it, and Basil is kind of talking about how he has put himself into this painting as much as he has captured Dorian Gray. And then, lo and behold, in walks Dorian Gray to sit for the last kind of bit of this painting, and yes, he's just this character that everyone is kind of attracted to and wants to be around, and this whole book so far is centered around people wanting to know him, be in close proximity to him, supposedly because he is just this beautiful man. The book is about this idea of, I guess, capturing someone's essence in their image, and what that does to the concepts of beauty, kind of capturing it in a time, making that person ageless, while at the same time reminding everyone that we are all aging and slowly moving away from whatever that idea of ourselves that we have, both physically and, if you want to get deep, like maybe like personally in terms of growth. But I definitely think this book is all about beauty and how everyone is so kind of attracted to it and consumed by it, and it's all these people can kind of think about, and Dorian Gray encapsulates that beauty. So lots of interesting things to think about and dissect and try to understand, but I'm interested to know what these characters are thinking below the surface, but I don't know that we're going to get that because it all feels very surface level. It's 5 to 8 and I just got home from work. What a long day. Yeah, today's going to be not a long day, but I have an early start because I need to be on set at 8 o'clock. But yeah, really looking forward to this week being over because it's just very busy with work. I had something cool happen today actually. I'm doing this job and I wasn't technically on set, but I was like getting coffees, making sure everything's running on time as a producer does, all that kind of stuff, and we had like a bunch of people being interviewed for these videos that we're doing, and one of the people that was doing the interview at the shoot, he came up to me and he said, oh, I've been trying to remember where I recognized you from like all morning, and it just clicked, and in my head I was like, bro, I've never met you before. I think I'd remember because I'm like pretty good with faces. And he was like, you review books online? I was like, oh yeah. He was like, yeah, my wife watches your videos. So that was cool. That was like, I don't think I've ever had anyone in New Zealand do that. Randomly have had it happen in Seoul, of all places, and I think that's it, really. But it's always quite weird. It always kind of reminds me that I do this sometimes, and it's not really like a huge part of my everyday life, but then sometimes something happens in my everyday life that reminds me that that person or that side of me also exists. Anyway, it was really nice. He was really nice. So yeah, shout out to Jessie, his wife. Ngā mihi e hoa if you're watching this. Yeah, thanks for all the support. It's very nice. And your husband was a very nice guy for mentioning that. It's also just weird that like I've popped up in people's homes because he specifically said like my wife watches your videos, so I've seen your face like around. I was just like, even that is just bizarre to me. Anyway, try not to think about it too much. I'm just really tired, too tired to make dinner. I'm not really that hungry. Been nibbling on bits of sushi this afternoon, leftover catering from the shoot, and I bought a couple of bits home, so I might just eat that, have a cup of tea, have a shower, go to bed, wake up tomorrow, ready to be on set. Yeah. Morena. I'm making pancakes. Yeah, it's like really grey and cloudy today, which I'm actually quite happy about because grey and cloudy and a little bit rainy, drizzly days always make me feel better about staying inside, which is the plan today. It's Sunday. Yesterday, I had a bit of an issue because on Friday night I burnt some popcorn in the microwave and my entire apartment smelled of just like burnt popcorn, like not even a little bit burnt, like a lot burnt. And I know you might be wondering, like, how can you fucking burn a bag of popcorn in the microwave? I spent yesterday just trying to get the smell out of my apartment and I think it's mostly gone. Time to cook some pancakes. Oh, and then I'll talk to you about books because I am reading Picture of Dorian Gray, so I'm really enjoying it, loving it. It's great. Hello, I've just been having my day off. It's actually been really nice. I have not read, but I have made good progress on my puzzle, which looks like this. It currently looks like this. I feel like that if I wasn't going to read today, I'm glad I did this, although my back is so swollen now from being hunched over. Anyway, I think after dinner I've been watching a lot of Real Housewives of Potomac because I kind of took a bit of a break on that one, but am excited to get back into it. But I think after dinner I'm just going to read this as much for as long as I possibly can in bed before I fall asleep. My back is so sore.
So what's your take?
They should play nature sound.
Yeah. And now I'm just scrolling on my phone. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you making a ruckus? Are you making a mess up there? Kia ora. It is Sunday and I am so tired today. I had a bit of a rough night last night. There's so much street noise and I have earplugs, which is all good and fine, but Mars doesn't, and I feel really bad. I'm wondering if I could get him something that could cover his ears. But yeah, he kind of woke up. He wasn't awake, but I could tell he was awake because he was like fidgeting. So yeah, I took him out this morning at like 4 o'clock. He's also been having like weird tummy issues, so I've been super paranoid about him like waking up and frapping inside. But yeah, I'm so tired. I also watched The Odyssey last night and stayed up way too late to do that, so there we go. But yeah, late night, up late, early morning. I just didn't feel like I needed to just go to bed. Mars is already in bed. He's got a good idea. And we've been out for a little morning walk and coffee. And yeah, I think I'm just going to chill for the rest of the morning until I need to go out again. And I'm going to have sausages and potatoes, mashed potatoes, bangers and mash for dinner tonight, and I'm going to have an early night and go to bed early. But I did finish The Picture of Dorian Gray yesterday. I actually had a really nice afternoon yesterday. Yeah, I had a nice afternoon yesterday. I went and took Mars for a walk, but we stopped and had a little, well, I stopped and had a little glass of bubbles and finished the last chapter of The Picture of Dorian Gray. And then we went and had Chinese food and ate that in the restaurant and then walked home. Mars was also there, but he did not partake in Chinese. Yeah, so it was a really nice evening, and then when I got home, what did I do? I kind of just mooched on the couch for a bit. Anyway, that's what I was saying. Picture of Dorian Gray, finished it, absolutely loved it. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Really love a despicable, horrible, foul, gross cast of characters. Like, when everyone is bad in a book, you can't help but love it because there's like nothing else to compare it to. It's just comparing worse versions of people to more worse. I was going to say worser, and that was a word that I used to get in trouble for using as a kid because it's obviously not a word. Yeah, more worse. You're just comparing bad apples with bad apples, right? But I love that. I love that kind of, I mean, I hated Lord Henry, but I loved that he kind of owned the fact that he was who he was. He wasn't trying to pretend he wasn't something else, which is what Dorian Gray spends the book trying to kind of grapple with, is this idea that he is this person who has these qualities that are not so great, and he's done bad things, but he doesn't necessarily see himself that way. He feels as though bad people are kind of created and not, people are not necessarily born the way they are, whereas Lord Henry is like, no, this is how it is, like, and you just accept it, like, it's fine, I think you're cool. So yeah, super interesting kind of ideas around humans and morals and bad behavior and human nature, and I just fucking love that stuff. And brilliant. I think the way that it ended was brilliant, and it was really the only choice he had. I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone, but yeah, it was just so good. Such great writing. I think one of my favorite things about it was probably about halfway through the book when I realized that, oh, he is actually, like, lots of time is passing, but the way that it's been written and the way that you feel like time has passed, it feels like nothing. But because it's from Dorian Gray's perspective and because he's not aging in real life, that makes sense. And like it all kind of became apparent in this moment that was like, oh, actually, you know, years have passed and he's still who he is, but passage of time kind of, it's as if time kind of stopped. So yeah, loved it. Moving on to another book about time. In the passage of it, I started on the calculation of volume number 4. I've been sitting on this for a while and I almost forgot what happened in the last one, in the third book. If you're not familiar with this series, it is a septology. I think there's going to be 7 books. It's a translation from Danish. Perfect for Women in Translation Month, August. Yeah, so these books are kind of like being written as we speak, and she's publishing them in Danish, but then they're also being translated into English, so it's all kind of happening really quickly and in real time, which is nice. But the premise of this series is it's about a woman who wakes up one day and discovers she is reliving the 18th of November over and over again. And the first book I really didn't like. I was like, this is boring. I don't enjoy this. How is she going to be able to keep this interesting for 6 more books? And then but I was like intrigued enough to pick up the next one, so I did. Loved the second book, and then the third book was good, not as good as the second book, and this is the fourth. And things have progressed and changed, and she has found others, and yeah, there are lots of really interesting ideas around like what it all means. Like it's almost like an allegory for like some people remaining quite fixed and others kind of growing and changing. That's especially what I felt like from the first book. I think the second and third book felt much more plotty to me, which was kind of interesting because things definitely happened. And then this, I've literally just started. I started it after watching The Odyssey last night, and then started getting sleepy, so I've just read a few pages, but I might read some more now. I might also have a nap. We'll see. Okay, I think that's this vlog for the week. Just gonna leave it at that, and maybe I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye.